A weekend split for the Kansas City Stars that last weekend, and this weekend, a break from league play as the Stars head to the Bluegrass State for a midseason tournament. I'll discuss that on this week's episode of the Kansas City Stars High School Hockey Podcast. And welcome to the Kansas City Stars High School Hockey Podcast. I'm your host, Rob Plamondon. Thank you for watching. As always, reminders, please like this video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. We're well over 500 subscribers, so we want to keep growing our subscribership. Turn on notifications and let me know what you think in the comments below. Also, if you're not following the Stars on social media, links to Facebook, Instagram, and X are in the description below. Today's podcast brought to you by Clarkson Construction, a Midwest leader in delivering innovative solutions for some of the region's largest infrastructure projects. By Global Earthworks and Underground, more than 12 years of mission-critical experience providing expert site utilities, mass excavation, and paving services. And by Crown Realty, family-owned and operated since 1973, the oldest and largest independent real estate firm in the area. We want to thank our sponsors for their support of Kansas City Stars hockey. Well, the Stars continued through what I think is probably the most grueling part of their schedule, picking up a split over the weekend, beating the Knights on Friday by a score of 5-1, then dropping a 6-2 decision to the Northwest Arkansas Ice Hogs on Sunday. Friday's game, a 5-1 win over the Knights, as I mentioned. This was probably the Stars' best game, probably their most complete game of the year, against a very good Knights team, a team that had beaten the Stars earlier this year, as well as tied them. So coming out with a 5-1 win, very impressive showing by the Stars. They controlled most of the play, did a great job protecting the puck, especially in the defensive end. 1 for 2 on the power play, 2 for 2 on the penalty kill, so very effective on the special teams. Stars outshot the Knights in this game by a score, by a count of 26-21. And interesting, in this game, 13 of those 21 shots for the Knights came in that second period. The Knights only had 4 shots in each of the first and third periods, so the Stars did a really, really good job of keeping the puck away from Caleb Weddlestedt, who played outstanding, allowed just the 1 goal, stopping all the other shots, made some really good saves in this game, and certainly one of the stars in this game. 5 different stars with goals in this game. Jackson Tillery with his 5th, Jimmy Gorder with his 12th of the year. Tyler Collis picking up his first varsity goal, coming up from the JV team, so congrats to Tyler on your first varsity goal. Ashton Schimmel picked up his 6th, and then Justin Schusler closed out the scoring with an empty netter late in the third period for his 5th goal of the year. Gunnar Smith got the only goal for the Knights in this game. It was his 7th goal of the year, but again, an overall, just a great performance by the Stars in this game, and limiting the turnovers, again protecting the puck both in the defensive zone and in the neutral zone. They stayed disciplined throughout. Played I would say 45 minutes against a team that is solid across all 3 of their lines. Took advantage of the Knights' mistakes and just really did a great job, especially in their own end. So a 5-1 win over the Knights. Sunday's game, a 6-2 loss to the Northwest Arkansas Ice Hogs. In this game, first period, the Stars really picked up where they had left off on Friday, jumping out to a 2-0 lead at the end of the first period. Truett Spiker with his 12th goal of the year, and then Josiah McCray on just one of the prettiest goals you'll ever see, his 6th of the year. He skated around 2 defensemen and then wristed it past Ice Hog goalie Ashton Henkel. Again, for his 6th goal of the year, that made it 2-0, and the Stars really looked like they were in really good shape after one period. But the second period, things turned, and they turned quickly with the Ice Hogs scoring just 8 seconds into that second period. Chance Freed picking up the goal, his 17th of the year. Ice Hogs would go on to score 4 more times in that second period. Lennon Burrows picked up a hat trick for the Ice Hogs in that period. Those were his first 3 varsity goals. Max Saunders added a goal in that period, his 22nd of the year, and then Eric Nordwall added a goal in the third period, his 3rd of the year. Northwest Arkansas outshot the Stars in this game by a count of 33-15, and really, even in that first period, a lot of the action was in the Stars' end. The Stars did a good job of picking up quality shots, but 15 shots over the course of the game, just not enough. You got to get the puck to the net a lot more than they did. Great energy in the first period, just not able to sustain it in the second and third periods. A couple of times, Northwest Arkansas players got behind the defense on breakaways or partial breakaways, and just too many rebounds on shots. Several of the Ice Hog goals, not only in this game but in the games last weekend, came off rebounds where saves were made, but the puck came right out in front and right onto the stick of an Ice Hog who knocked it in. And just a hard time getting the puck out of the slot area and getting it out of the zone, and that contributed to that game as well. But Northwest Arkansas, a very good team, probably the best team in the league. They sit atop the league standings and still have not lost a game. And clearly they're the team to beat when the playoffs come up here in a few weeks. There's still 2 points, and the Stars now have a 3-point lead in the league standings over the Knights for second place in the league standings. So a little separation there and an opportunity here over the next few weeks to really solidify their position in second place. I think it's going to be very, very difficult to overtake the Ice Hogs. They will need a lot of help from a lot of different places. So I think if the Stars can play the way they can, no reason to think that they can't put a lock into second place as we come down the stretch over the final weeks here of the regular season. This weekend, it is off to the horse racing capital of the world, Louisville, Kentucky, for a mid-season tournament, something the Stars have done over the past few years over the Martin Luther King Day holiday. Always an opportunity to see some new teams, play some different teams you don't know anything about. In some cases, you never really know what you're going to get. You may get a team that's really strong. You may get some teams that maybe don't play at your level, and you'll get some teams that are comparable. So we'll see how that goes when they get there. I don't really have anything to preview as far as the teams go. And by the way, the junior varsity team will be traveling to this tournament as well. Game times for the varsity, Saturday, 10 a.m. against Springfield. Yeah, the same Springfield that we play in the league, so that'll be the one team we do know, we have seen. Saturday evening, 5:25 against the New Trier Hockey Club. No idea where they're from. And then Sunday evening, 7:20 p.m. against the North Stars Hockey Club. Again, I don't know where they are. The league website didn't identify where these teams were from, and there weren't links to their website, and frankly, I didn't have a chance to do any research on them. And then based on how they do in the first 3 games, they'll play Monday morning either at 7:30 if they finish 3rd or 4th, or for the championship at 8 a.m. If they finish 1st or 2nd. JV will be there as well. They open the tournament Saturday evening at 8:30 p.m. against the D155 Predators. And again, I have no idea where these guys are from. Sunday, a pair of games, 1:45 p.m. against the Tulsa Junior Oilers. That's a team that we've seen in the past. Used to be in the Mid-America High School Hockey League. Since have moved on to a different league. And then 9 o'clock p.m. against the Elyria, I think I said that right, Panthers. Again, not sure where they're from. And then based on how they do in round-robin play, they'll play Monday either at 9:15 a.m., 9:50 a.m., or if they make the championship game, finish 1st or 2nd, they will play at 11:15 8:35 a.m. All games will be streamed on the Kansas City Stars YouTube channel, so you can tune in and watch the games live or watch the games on replay if you aren't able to catch them live. Next league game for the Stars is Friday, January 23rd, 8:50 p.m. against the Knights. They'll also play Wichita that weekend, so as the Stars continue through the most difficult part of their schedule, a chance to pick up 4 more points next weekend, or following weekend, I should say, if they're able to do so, and that would certainly put some space between them and anyone who may be competing for third place. Also, a reminder, senior night, Friday, February 6th, right before the Rockhurst game. This is always a good time because the players will have a display out in the lobby, and each of the players will be introduced on the ice before the game with their parents, and just a great opportunity to recognize the seniors who will be finishing up their high school hockey career here over the next few weeks. I want to thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this week's episode, and look forward to seeing you next time on the Kansas City Stars High School Hockey Podcast.